my comrades in this great struggle. Today I speak to you, not with fear, not with hesitation, but with the fire of truth burning in my heart. They think they can silence us. They think they can intimidate us. They think with their papers, their so-called international warrants, they can bend the will of a continent. But I stand before you to tell you, Interpol may issue whatever warrant it wishes, but the people of Africa do not bow to Interpol, do not bow to France, do not bow to the United States, do not bow to the European Union. Let me be very clear. This arrest warrant is not about justice. It is not about law. It is not about peace or security. This warrant is a weapon of imperialism, forged in the same workshops where they forged slavery, colonization, and the theft of our minerals. It is nothing more than a political weapon, a desperate attempt by those who are watching their empire collapse, by those who are watching Africa rise again. They say I am a danger. They say I am destabilizing their order, but let me ask, whose order?
अक्सर लोग मुझसे ये पूछते हैं कि आप अपने ब्रांड का सबसे ज़्यादा लॉन्ग लास्टिंग परफ्यूम बताएं। तो आज मैं आपको बताने जा रहा हूँ एलिसेंट्स
order, whose peace, whose laws, and shipped them across oceans and drew artificial borders who are watching Africa rise again. They say I am a danger. They say I am destabilizing their order, but let me ask, whose order, whose peace, whose law? Was it Africans who enslaved Europeans and shipped them across oceans? Was it Africans who stole lands, destroyed cultures, and drew artificial borders with blood and greed? Was it Africans who bombed nations, toppled governments, and turned the Middle East into ruins? No, it was them. It was their so-called civilized world that has fed on the blood of others for centuries. And today, because one African soldier dares to say enough, they mobilize Interpol to silence him. I say this to Interpol. You are not neutral. You are not an organization of justice. You are the long arm of those who cannot win in the battlefield of ideas, so they hide behind your red notices and your bureaucracy. But you have made a mistake. You think arrest warrants stop revolutions? You think papers can chain a people who have already broken the shackles of colonization? Let me tell you, your warrant is nothing but an insult, a piece of paper that will only make us stronger. Donald Trump, Emmanuel Macron, the bureaucrats of Brussels, I speak directly to you. You threaten us because of our resources, because of our gold, our uranium, our oil, our fertile lands. You want us to remain suppliers of raw materials, beggars in our own house. But we have seen through your lies. You cloak your greed with words like democracy, human rights, and global security. Yet your history shows the opposite. You support dictators when they serve your companies. You overthrow leaders when they defend their people. You fund wars when they open paths to your corporations. And now, because we are saying Africa will own its own destiny, you turn Interpol into your hunting dog. But listen carefully, I am not afraid. Africa is not afraid. You can threaten me with prison, you can threaten me with exile, you can threaten me with death, but what you cannot do is break the will